Hello, good to have you on the program today. It happens to be a very special one because of the fact that we're talking something that has to do with an industry that is really a very strong and performing industry. Well, you watch and be part of it and you'll get to understand more because we're going to be here and we're still going to present. Let me let you see the topic as it is because that is the major thing that happens. Well, we are saying something that has to do with the industry. Can we see the topic, please? Let's see it. And that is the movie industry and the economy. The movie industry and the economy. Thank you. And that's what we'll be talking about today on the program. We want to find out the input it has made, the contribution it has made, and other things that are following. Let's see how those ones will go. And right away, I have a guest here with me. The other guest is supposed to be with us via Zoom, and so we'll still reach out to him. But right now, we have one seated here with me. He is a moviepreneur, and he is someone that has been on this program severally. I'm talking about Adeolu Adeyemo. It's a pleasure having you, sir.
Thank you, Kichiku, for having me.
Right. And as I said, the other one is Christian Paul. Christian Paul happens to be an actor, a Nollywood actor, and he'll be reaching us via Zoom from outside the country. So we'll talk. But right away, we also want to let you know that we still have some other aspects of our program, like our news beats. We also have the stock exchange. We talk about, if for nothing else, we talk about the gainers and the losers today. And we will be reaching out also through the business news that will come your way from here. And when that is ready, we will get it on and then we'll go on. But before that comes, we will be talking about this story, the movie industry. I hope I'll be able to let you know immediately it comes on, and we'll talk about the business news. Adeolu, it's good to have you here again.
Yeah, thank you.
If we look at the fact that we have the movie industry in this nation, and it's a strong one because it's said to be the third largest in the world. Oh, sorry, second largest.
Second largest.
It used to be third largest many years back. Then it used to be second largest. It's now the second largest in the world. And you are part of it. What, if we ask you, what are the inputs that have been made by this industry into the economy before we go to the challenges afterwards?
Okay, of course, you said it right, second largest film production nation after Hollywood. And Hollywood is the sixth largest economy in the world. That's a state in California. So if a state in California can be the sixth largest economy in the whole world,
because of
movie production. So you can imagine that Nigeria will have a long way to go.
Yes.
You know, and this industry is one industry that the country, its policy, its governance should look into to really be able to get the benefit that California is enjoying today to be called the sixth largest economy in the world. You get what I'm saying? It's not more and more, it's a serious work.
Yes, it is.
Where government is fully involved in what the industry, Hollywood, is doing. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that if you want this country that is the second largest film nation, you understand, after Hollywood, to progress, then we need to do more for it. We need to do more. Other countries are not playing. India is not playing. They used to be the second. We took it from them. You understand? Because of our population, they also highly populated.
Yes.
You guys, Indians are very highly populated, and in terms of revenue, they are even making more money than us. What made us to be called that second largest is because of our production output. Yes. We have massive production going on. They are also producing, but they are making more money than us. You get what I'm saying? Now, when we want to talk about the effect of production, film production in Nigeria, we will look at the spendings, the budget allocated by corporate organization, individual to film making. Now in Nigeria, we have situation where somebody is putting 400 million, 600 million into filmmaking, and they are making 1.something billion. The last production by Funke Akindele, everybody loves Jennifer. That's 300 and something million, and she's already making 1.8 billion.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying now? So we need to do more. It is an industry, and you see, it is an industry that is very lucrative. The only thing that we have not gotten is we are yet to get federal government to commit more. Yes, sir, to commit more. I'm a member of the board of African Film Finance. I'm African Film Finance in Africa, and I know our targets in the next 10 years. We have $20 billion as an institution that is overseeing African film. Yeah. And in that planning, we envisage where every country in Africa supports the industry more, and then we as an institution also bring out funds to support different filmmakers.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. We'll still come back to you because you have a lot to talk about as far as this is concerned. And I think Christian Paul is here now, so we could also have him. Can we hear him? Can we see him? And let's ask him. Yes, Christian Paul, it's a pleasure seeing you right all the way from Britain, and we're seeing you here in Nigeria, what technology can do. Good to have you, sir. I want to, you have seen the topic of the day, and that is what we want to ask you. Your colleague, the one that is here in the studio with me, has made some input in his own submission, talking about the fact that what we're saying is the movie industry and the economy. So we want to find out what input do you think this industry has made to the economy before we now go to what you could refer to as challenges. But let's hear you talk about the input. I don't know if anyone else is hearing you. Yeah, please, we need to hear you. I can't hear you loud and clear. So check your audio, Christian Paul, and let's get you back on, please. So we also, as I said, have other things we still have in this program today. And so they will all be coming on as we go on. Has there been an improvement in the audio so we can start talking directly to Christian Paul concerning it? Yes. Can we hear you better now?
Yes.
That's so much better right now.
I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I say thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure to be here in the studio with you from this side of the divide. And like I said, I'm one of the beneficiaries of the exploit of the Nollywood industry.
Yes.
And I make bold to say that whatever I am today, Nollywood played a major part. Because even in UK here, in America, everywhere I go, people recognize me. People want to associate with me. People come to meet me to say, okay, we love your work. We've seen your work and all that. And it's as a result of Nollywood. You know, I know so many financial, gains are made today, we also attributed to Nollywood. So, I mean, you can see a lot of our people are imagine if there is no Nollywood, knowing so many people that Nollywood has pulled out of poverty, giving job, and when you're talking about the Nollywood, it's not just the actors, but you're also talking about the crew as well, the cinematographers, the
Yes.
makeup artists,
All the aspects, not just actors.
every
Yes.
aspect of production, even talking
Production,
about people who are using their houses
lighting.
to act,
Oh,
you
and people
know.
they are using their
Like,
houses. Okay.
yeah, they are also benefiting
Making some
because we pay
gain.
them to use their houses and all that. And even the government as well. Sometimes you want to use some facilities of government, you have to pay for it, and all that. So you see that Nollywood has brought so much, to the table, but we are still not where we're supposed to be. Despite all the cost, we are still not yet to where we're supposed to be. And my colleague there also, put the nail right on the head of the
Yes,
nail.
yes.
Yes, to show that yes, there is still so much to be done because we are not being maximally appreciated and encouraged as well. Because I tell you, if government can put money, in this sector and encourage it to grow, I tell you, it will produce much more than even the oil that we are
Nigeria is
all
making noise about.
running after and
Oil.
all that.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll still return to you and we'll still share. So just stay there for us. Let me return to Adeolu. Adeolu, he is saying that all that you've said, of course, he's agreeing with because of the fact that there's one point you raised that government needs to invest in Nollywood. Let's stretch that a little.
Okay, so as of 2024, we contributed 1.4 billion naira to the GDP of this country, translated to 1.9 trillion naira. So you can imagine if individual can do such a thing. Okay, we were in Lagos last month, African Film Finance Forum, where we discussed how to, I told you our target, $20 billion.
Yes.
Is our target in the next 10 years. And we were appealing to the federal government to come in and let's work this together. As I'm talking to you now, we are in touch with the CBN of all the African countries to raise this capital for the film industry. Pitch your tent, pitch your story, pitch your script. Then we are here to support you. African Film Group is here to support you. Film Finance Group. You understand? If individual, we are thinking that way, you can imagine government supporting what will become of the industry. And let me just tell you straight, it is one industry that has created jobs than ever. Whether you are a content creation or movie maker, they are all in the whole sector of movie industry.
Yes.
And you can see that even from content creation now, millionaires are emerging.
Yes, a whole lot.
Let me tell you one simple thing about this industry. It's like a woman going to market. You have bought your ingredients, you brought it home because you have a target in mind that will eat your meal or that will eat your food. This industry is the kind of industry that after you put all the materials and ingredients together, there are people, it's a consumable goods that with that 60,000, 3,000, 4,000 naira to buy one ticket of Nigeria population of almost 300 million now. even if it is just 10 million people that buy your ticket of 5,000 naira, you know what that means?
A whole lot of money.
From the 200 million or 300 million, as the case may be. It is an industry that is so vast and big that after producing, you take it to market, which is your cinema, and somebody comes out and pay 3,000, 4,000, and you have them like 20,000 people, 50,000 people. You have made a lot of money. Those people pay their tax, and government is receiving. Economy is booming. Employment is giving. What else do you not want? So it's an industry that the government must look into. If on their own they can do $1.4 billion as of 2024. I'm not even started looking at this year.
Yes.
I can imagine this year now, which will be looking to, which will be going towards almost $3 billion.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
If we can do that individually, you can imagine if government say, take this, take this. Yeah, of recent, Minister for Art, Culture and Creative Economy, they are doing a lot of work. They are trying to raise some funds. We want to, I pray that whatever they are doing will make sense. But we are not going to be waiting for them.
Of course, you don't need
that
to
is why
wait.
we took our stand to say, while government is coming, let's keep going.
Okay. Oh, well, Chris, you can hear. I didn't say this earlier, and let me say it now, that African Film Finance Group has someone that is a member of the board here with me on the program. That's talking about Adeolu Adeyemo. Well, I just gathered that Chris is not there right now, but he will return definitely, and we will continue to talk with him. While we wait a bit, let's take something else, another segment of this program, and we'll return. The news from the business news can go now. Okay, while we wait for that to come on, we also have a news bit. So whichever one comes up first, let's just have it, and we'll still see what we have.
The federal government has confirmed that some items would enjoy exemptions or reliefs under the new tax laws set to come into effect from 1st January 2026. Under the new tax laws set to come into effect from 1st January 2026. Details were released by the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, Taiwo Yedele, in a post on his X account. He explained that the new tax laws will provide many reliefs and exemptions for low-income earners, average taxpayers, and small businesses. The lists of those to be exempt include the personal income tax, or PAYE, allowable deductions and reliefs for individuals, pensions and gratuities, capital gains tax, CGT, companies income tax, CIT, as well as a development levy, withholding tax, value added tax, stamp duty exempt. Nigeria's top-tier lenders, First Holdco, UBA, GTCO, Access Corporation, and Zenith Bank, known as FUGAZ, collectively earned 4.8 trillion naira in interest income from investment securities within the first 9 months of 2025. Data from financial statements filed with the Nigerian Exchange NGX show that the Fugaz Group total investment in government securities and treasury bills surged to 49.152 trillion naira, representing a 16.5% rise from 42.204 trillion naira at the end of December 2024. By value, Access Corporation led the pack with 15.25 trillion naira investment in securities, followed by UBA 13.59 trillion naira, Zenith Bank 9.05 trillion naira, First Holdco 6.35 trillion naira, take two, First Hold Co. 6.35 trillion naira and GT Co. 4.91 trillion naira. Their respective returns were 1.3 trillion Access, 1.14 trillion Zenith, 1.03 trillion UBA, 720.15 billion First Hold Co., and 570.23 billion naira GT Co. Analysts say the trend highlights how banks increasingly prefer sovereign debt instruments and Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) placements over riskier private sector lending. Conservative lending is in sharp contrast with investments in securities. Despite record investment returns, most FUGAS banks adopted a risk-adverse lending posture, growing loans and advances to customers at a slower pace compared to the pace of investments in government securities as well as customer deposits. Zenith Bank's loan to customers dropped to 9.37 trillion naira, that is minus 0.34%. ICS Corporation's loans 12.9 trillion naira, that is plus 20%. UBA's loans to customers 7.19 trillion naira, plus 3.5%. GTCO loans to customers 3.24 trillion, plus 16.1%. First Holdco 9.55 trillion naira, plus 8.98%. As of September 2025, the banks have aggregate loans and advances to customers of 42.26 trillion naira, 7.27% increase compared to 39.4 trillion naira.
Okay, we are still here, not concluding entirely with that, but then I want to say that we have talked about the input of the Hollywood industry, and we'll soon start. We'll start talking about the problems. But Adeolu here had mentioned some of the things that have to do with the fact that is of the essence. And so I remember, because he is a member of the board of the African Film Funding
African Film Finance Group.
Film Finance Group, AFFG, Africa Film Finance Group. Okay, now they have spoken to the government, spoken to the central bank, spoken to all the people, but they are moving on. The government has promised to be part of it, but they are not resting in their hours. They are working. Chris, what are the challenges?
We have a lot of challenges, and one of the challenges is enabling environment. The insecurity in the country is not helping matters. Several times you go to shoot, you have to provide your own security. Sometimes it is some other miscreants that come to, sometimes it's the miscreants that come to disrupt the shoot. Sometimes it's other, you heard about actors being kidnapped, yes, ransom being demanded, and all those kind of things. That is a serious, setback to the movie industry. The government really need to take issue of security. Sometimes there are certain places you cannot film. There are certain places you can't go because it's not secure. And those are the locations that you need to tell your story. But you can't go there because there's no security and order. So it is a major factor, and it is something that is not only peculiar to the movie industry. Every other sector, every other citizens of this country are really suffering. If we can encourage the movie industry, the rebranding of Nigeria, the image, the good image they are looking for. You know, we have it. If you visit other countries, like all those other African countries and even here, the Nigerian movies are the ones that you see, you watch on telly. Our music, our movie, our, skits and all those all those things that we have. They are the talk of the town. They are the ones that people, watch. But issue of insecurity and government creating an enabling environment is a major setback to the development of the movie industry in Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you so much. Don't go away. Just stay there. We'll see. Come back to you. That's my brother and friend, Christian Paul, who is someone that's multifaceted. He has a lot. We'll still talk about all that later. But right away, I want to find out from Adeodo. Looking at the contribution, then the challenges. You have spoken with the government and all those in authority, but then the challenges still are there. Can you help us talk about this some more too? Just as he has mentioned some.
Okay, I don't know what he has said, but critically, one of the challenges that we're having, apart from funding, is infrastructure. Infrastructure, you see, they are coming up gradually because Eagle's Wing that was produced by APE.
Yes.
The Air Force, or Nigeria Air Force, was really, really wonderful to have allowed APE do all those, make do with the infrastructure needed for it.
Okay.
Why we talk about another area of infrastructure is cinema. Individuals are the ones investing their money to create cinema so that filmmakers can get their money back. We need more cinema. The more cinema, especially community-based cinema. You understand? So that more people, you see, one good thing about this country is we have the population for anything to be big in this country. We only have bad leaders. You get what I'm saying? So if with this population we have government support and leaders are with us and infrastructure are released. See, South Africa, we are planning a project, a collaboration, partnership project with South Africa, and they told me in South Africa there is an insurance, 40% insurance that is given to filmmakers. In Nigeria, we don't have anything like that.
You don't have even 1%.
You understand? So he was asking me, if I get 40%, will you guys be able to get your 40% insurance? I said, then we can source for the remaining 20%. See, so you understand that kind of system that works. You know, that kind of, I was looking at the lady in Lagos like a child. He said, I'm ready with you. I'm ready to work with you. But I will work with my country to give me 40%. From 30 to 40% is what they give. In South Africa, that's what they give. In the United States of America, that is 30%. In Canada, 30%. There is no country that is not giving anything. It is only in this country you don't have anybody backing you up while you are bringing all your resources out. And that is why it can be, Hollywood can be 6th largest economy in the world. See, in the area of filmmaking, Indians are doing better than us. I told you before.
Yes.
They have more revenue in terms of what is coming to them because why? They have more community-based cinemas where you do 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira to see movie across the country.
And so when all of them will pay, a whole lot of money comes in.
You understand? But in Nigeria, you don't have anything. The only thing we have is urban cinema where you have big, and that is a business for somebody.
Yes, it's someone else.
Somebody needs to look at that and say, can we build 5,000 cinemas? Meaning small. It's a business. We are already looking at it at our AFM, and we are ready to do more of that so that we can have people that are producing money, that are producing film, can now go to bank and enjoy their life.
You know, originally, And I think I'm going to ask Chris this one. Originally, it used to be the marketers in Onitsha that would sponsor the production. They would just do a pilot and show the man and show a marketer in Onitsha, and that fellow will say, okay, let's go and do the main work. Or they even bring just the story. And then they will go and watch. I remember most of those producers then that used to come to the market, Ochanja market, and they would go and talk to these producers. After talking with them, they would decide to bankroll, and afterwards, when the money starts coming in, they recoup and let the producer have some. That is what could be referred to as a cake now.
It's not even economical to do that now,
because you're just
when you produce now, you produce CD. There's a lot of issue with piracy.
Yes, and
that is why cinema is the best way to go.
Okay.
Online streaming is the best way to go.
Okay. Let me ask Chris, how is it done in Britain?
I really don't know how it is done here, because over here I'm not doing movie.
Okay.
I am doing something else.
Okay.
It's only one time I've acted here, and it's a collaboration with the Nollywood industry. Somebody did a story.
Okay.
That has a part where London was
play a role from outside.
So he asked me to do the part here, what they do the Nigerian over there, and then they put it in the movie. I've watched it in the movie, and it was really very nice.
Okay.
And I look forward to that kind of a thing. The reason is that, to pay an actor here to act movie.
To pay an actor in Britain is a lot.
In Britain, to act is a lot.
Okay.
Even to get like crew members.
Yes.
It's really very difficult, because you have to pay a lot of money.
Yes, to get crew members.
You can use like a little money in Nigeria to produce a movie, but it will take you so much to produce one here, because of the logistics. A lot of people that you have to pay. Nobody will agree to leave their work to come and because here we pay in hours.
Yes, we pay in hours, and here we do it anyhow.
Here it's when you finish your work, you go home. But here, somebody is counting for you hours. He's counting for you. Okay, I've spent 1 hour, and he has other jobs to do. He has other things to do, so he can't be here with you. He has to go and do what he has to do. So here, I know that they are doing movie. They have heard also about the AGN, Actors Guild of Nigeria, UK branch and all that, but I've not made any attempt to join them, because I don't know, the one I did, even what was paid was very ridiculous, which I know that if it is if it is in Nigeria, I know how much I'm going to get for something. That's why I didn't bother myself trying to get involved with the one.
Okay.
Because what I'm doing is paying me much more
than that one.
I can get from there.
But of course, I know that if someone decides to pay well and take care of your flights, and you can come to Nigeria, finish production, they will take you back home. You can still come, is it not?
Yeah, sure. I'm also a producer. At least, since I'm here, I produced 2 movies in Nigeria.
Okay, you produced.
Yes.
Okay.
And right now, I have my equipments. And very soon I'll be in Nigeria producing my movies.
Okay.
Maybe some time to come, not now, but really.
Okay. I'll be waiting because I have mine, which you know about, which you can help me do the production. And then I'll get you to work in collaboration with, so that you people will give me something beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So much. This program will soon be coming to an end. So what I want to say is that we will take our closing remarks, then I'll play the last segment of this program and off we go. So let me begin with you before I return to Adeolu. Let's hear your parting words on this program. And by that, what I mean is, do you see a bright future for the movie industry in Nigeria?
Yeah, the future I see for movie industry in Nigeria is a future for a good Nigeria, a safe Nigeria, and a prosperous Nigeria. If like the issue, the things I mentioned.
Yes, like you mentioned,
so
insecurity. If you
yeah, like so many of us that are here, I tell you, more than 90% of people living in UK want to come back to Nigeria. They want to come back and invest. Because I tell you, there's no life here. Yeah, you go to work, go back home, go to work home, go to work home. Nobody likes that kind of thing. You know, in Nigeria, there's this community life. There is this
relationship with people around you.
Our food, you know, our nuclear families, our friends, there's so many things to attend to.
Extended family.
Even the weather.
Yes,
even the weather. There are so much, you know. And that's why everybody would like to come home. So it's this same matter, it's this same issue that is driving everybody away. And I'm sure that if that thing is the insecurity issue, the kidnapping, the infrastructure, the road is lapidated, you know. And that's why the kidnappers are having a free day, because if the road is good, nobody, you know, you are speeding on the road and anything that you cross the thing and you are going your way, but then you have to stop when there is a pothole and all those stuff. And our leaders need to pay attention to all these things, because you come over here. I made a series of, you know, I posted a lot on TikTok and all that. I tried to go around the city and I get some things, you know, I see their, you know, like their flyover here is underground. So many things, you know, you see the road network, you see other facilities. I post it and then I know the leaders, they come here and they see all these things and nobody is, you know, doing anything about it. When they get home, they come enjoy it at the hospitals here, you know, the treatment here and all that. They come here and we can build these things in Nigeria.
In our own place,
we can have all the, we have the expertise, we have the population, we have everything, you know, to make life meaningful for every Nigerians. And I hope and I pray that the government will do something to that end.
Thank you so much, Chris Paul. Thank you for being there. Remember, there's one particular role you played I don't forget, that of being the professor that time in MTN advert. You were the professor.
Okay.
That is always in my head. And I remember the young man that played music, and you were the father that was a karateka. That you,
okay.
And the young man saw you and ran away.
Kiss Daniel.
Yeah, Chris Daniel. Yes, Kiss Daniel rather.
Jumbo,
Okay. Thank you so much. We still hope to have more time with you some other time. I'm hoping that when you return, you will be here live with us. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for inviting me. Surely I'll come to Abuja.
Okay, please, but don't go away. Listen to his parting words.
Sure, I will.
Yes.
Okay, so for me, my first parting word is people like him.
Yeah.
We call it foreign direct investment in the area of filmmaking, in creative endeavors, and we want people like him to find a way to come back.
Yeah, that's what he said. He will soon be coming home.
And invest back.
Yes.
Of course, over there now, he's got a lot of network that he can bring back to get value for his money.
Yes.
The film industry in Nigeria is not what it used to be. You understand? Guys are cashing out. I believe it's all like him to come back to Nigeria, it will also make good money from it. And apart from that, second party word is government should do more. We are expecting them to do more in the area of number one, infrastructure. He has said the security. I had a little bit security, because even the filmmakers are not shooting, they can't shoot anyhow.
Yes.
Especially in the security prone area. In the north, especially security, and we need to improve in that area, you understand? Yes. Because as a filmmaker, we move from one video to another, and if there is no security, we cannot shoot. Yes. You understand? Yes. It's critical. There, of course, we need to put more fund into the industry. We need to put more fund. Let government create policies that will create an enabling environment for filmmakers. We need policies, good policy, the policy that is sustainable, not the one that will come today and somersault tomorrow. You understand? That's my party word. And we want more people to dream becoming a filmmaker in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Well, that is how we'll be rounding off this day, but not the entire program, because just as I sign off, we'll let you have news from the business news, and from there everybody goes. So, but now I want to say thanks to you for being there, Chris Paul, for being part of what we've had today. Well, we have been blessed with your presence, and we are grateful. And I also want to say thanks to Adeolu Ademo for being here too, taking time out to be here. I'm grateful. We also want to say, I also want to say thanks to Eukarya Onyeneke, thanks to Divine Dabrila, thanks to a lot of other fellows, including Eke Chukunalo. I wouldn't forget by any means Esther Abraham, my assistant with whom I've worked. I remember Victor Adeye, Victor Chizea, and Felix Akinjagola. On behalf of everyone, this is Okechukwu Onuboga. What have I got to say? May the best happen to us all the time.
The federal government, through the Bank of Agriculture, is calling for applications for the Renewed Hope National Agricultural Mechanization Program. The Renewed Hope National Agricultural Mechanization Program, REHAMP, unveiled in collaboration with Haifa, Nigeria, aims to bolster Nigeria's food security by empowering a new generation of mechanization service providers with a special focus on women, youth, and mechanization companies. The application is free and currently ongoing, according to a flyer posted by Special Assistant to President Bola Tinubu on social media, Dada Olusegun. Interested individuals are encouraged to apply via the official website before a strict deadline of November 10, 2025. The initiative offers access to affordable tractors and implements supported by a comprehensive 3-year servicing plan at verified service centers or mobile hubs. Applicants can benefit from flexible repayment options linked to usage and income generation, as well as program benefits including technical support and digital tracking via lot technology. Applications are open to women and youth agripreneurs between the ages of 18 and 35, as well as mechanization companies looking to expand their fleet.
The Agricultural Youth Summit brought together young agripreneurs, policymakers,